The sound of 12 cylinders roaring in perfect harmony has long been the heartbeat of Ferrari. For decades, the naturally aspirated V12 engine has defined the essence of Maranello's finest, an unrelenting ode to mechanical beauty and performance. In a world where electrification and downsizing seem inevitable, Ferrari's 2025 12-Cilindri emerges not as a nostalgic tribute to the past, but as a defiant declaration of the brand's unwavering spirit. This car is not just an evolution, it's a revolution wrapped in a familiar silhouette, timeless yet thrillingly new. The 2025 Ferrari 12-Cilindri doesn't whisper or murmur, it announces itself with the authority of history and the thrill of innovation. Ferrari's engineers, facing the mounting pressure of emissions regulations and shifting market demands, chose not to silence the song of the V12, but to tune it with even more precision, more aggression, and more soul. The result: a front mid-engine coupe and spider that harnesses the legendary 6.5-litre naturally aspirated engine, producing an astonishing 819 horsepower at 9,250 revolutions per minute. And the redline, a breathtaking 9,500 revolutions per minute. That's not just performance, it's a symphony of internal combustion nearing its magnum opus. What's immediately striking about the 12-Cilindri is how modern and classic it feels all at once. From the long, sweeping hood to the sharply raked windshield and fastback rear, the coupe echoes the design language of the classic Ferrari 365 GTB/4 Daytona. Yet everything has been sharpened, carved, and chiseled with aerodynamic purpose. The entire body is more than just aesthetics, it's a functioning element of airflow and downforce. In a stunning departure, Ferrari has replaced traditional rear spoilers with an integrated active aero system that blends seamlessly into the bodywork, allowing for better stability at high speeds without compromising the car's flowing lines. The front end is a bold reinterpretation of Ferrari's design identity. Thin, blade-like LED headlights stretch horizontally across the fascia, giving the 12-Cilindri an aggressive gaze. A full-width grille framed by sharp intakes creates an illusion of width and presence that echoes the language of 1960s sports prototypes. In profile, the car's proportion feels perfectly calibrated, elegant but muscular, sculpted yet restrained. This is not a supercar designed to shock, but to seduce, and it succeeds. Inside, the 12-Cilindri marks a significant evolution in Ferrari's interior philosophy. Dual digital displays, one for the driver and one for the passenger, provide a futuristic experience. But physical controls have not been entirely abandoned. Ferrari understands that touch screens alone cannot replace the visceral connection a driver seeks when engaging with a machine of this caliber. The steering wheel integrates capacitive buttons for key driving functions, yet the sense of craftsmanship remains deeply Italiano. Leathers, carbon fiber, and metal accents interplay in a cockpit built around driving pleasure. Perhaps the most impressive feat Ferrari has achieved with the 12-Cilindri is keeping it naturally aspirated in an era of forced induction. With no hybrid system, no turbochargers, and no electric assistance, it's a purist's dream. The throttle response is immediate, linear, and alive. There is no waiting for power, no lag, just the endless surge of revs climbing toward redline. Each gear change delivered through Ferrari's lightning-fast 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, from 0 to 100 km/h in just 2.9 seconds, 0 to 200 km/h in under 7.9 seconds, and a top speed north of 340 km/h. This machine is not just fast, it's exhilarating. Underneath, the car rides on Ferrari's newest aluminium chassis platform, which has been developed specifically for front mid-engine V12 models. Compared to its predecessor, the 812 Superfast, the 12-Cilindri is more rigid, more balanced, and more agile. The weight distribution remains a near-perfect 48-52, and with a dry weight of just over 1,560 kilograms in coupe form, the car feels as nimble as it is potent. Rear wheel steering, advanced side slip angle control, and magnetic suspension all work together to deliver handling that borders on telepathic. But perhaps what makes this car truly special is not just the numbers or the tech, it's how it makes you feel. It's the kind of car that doesn't need to be driven at the limit to be enjoyed. The engine note at idle already promises drama. The way it responds to even a gentle touch of the accelerator is intoxicating. And when you do push it on a winding mountain road, a fast sweeping track, or even a deserted coastal highway, it rewards you with a level of emotion few modern cars can match. Every drive becomes a performance. Every corner, a crescendo. The 12 Cilindri Spider adds another layer of excitement. With a retractable hardtop that folds away in just 14 seconds at speeds up to 45 km/h, it invites the open sky into the experience. And yet, Ferrari has gone to great lengths to ensure structural rigidity and aerodynamic balance remain uncompromised. Even with the roof down, the car feels planted, precise, and just as thrilling as its coupe sibling. The sound, however, is dialed to 11. Hearing the V12 scream behind your head, unfiltered by glass or insulation, is a visceral experience few machines in the world can replicate. This car also marks a philosophical turning point for Ferrari. As the brand prepares for an electric future, yes, the first Ferrari F is on its way. The 12 Cilindri is not a farewell, it's a celebration, a statement. It says, we are not done yet. It's the bridge between what Ferrari has always been and what it will become, and for the fortunate few who will own one, it's a reminder that some experiences remain timeless, untouched by trends or mandates. Every detail of the 12 Cilindri reflects a commitment to excellence. The exhaust system has been redesigned to comply with Euro 6e emissions regulations while preserving the sound that defines a Ferrari V12. A brand new cooling layout improves thermal efficiency without increasing drag. Even the tire compound has been co-developed with Michelin and Pirelli to match the car's unique balance of raw power and precision agility. These aren't just performance upgrades, they're part of a holistic design process that treats every system in the car as a contributor to one singular goal: driving perfection. The 2025 Ferrari 12 Cilindri is not just a car, it's a mechanical love letter to everything enthusiasts thought might be lost in the age of electrification. It doesn't apologize for its combustion engine. It doesn't pretend to be something it's not. It is, unapologetically, gloriously analog in its feel, yet digital in its execution. It is the peak of what the internal combustion engine can be, and perhaps the last of its kind. Ferrari knows that it cannot hold back the tide of change forever. The world is moving toward hybrids, plug-ins, and full electrification, and the brand is prepared to lead that movement with passion and innovation. But just as the LaFerrari marked the dawn of the hybrid hypercar era, the 12 Cilindri stands as the crown jewel of pure, naturally aspirated engineering. It is not meant to compete with the electric revolution, it is meant to remind us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. As the world changes, few things remain eternal. But for now, Ferrari's V12 continues to sing. The 2025 12 Cilindri is more than just the next chapter in Maranello's story. It's a high-octane verse in the ballad of automotive history. And as long as cars like this exist, there will always be a place for passion, for sound, for soul. So, when you see a 12 Cilindri glide by or hear it echo off the canyon walls or scream down a racetrack, you're not just witnessing speed. You're witnessing tradition, innovation, and emotion colliding at 9,500 RPM. And that, perhaps, is Ferrari at its finest.